everybody. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Faye. How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
All good. All good. Yeah.
All good. I'm just trying to get our Facebook Live link to share with everybody. And would you believe it? Facebook has decided to freeze tonight. So hopefully people will be able to find us. I'm just saying I can see a couple of people have found us already. Yes, here we are. Fantastic. Hi, Steph. Steph has found us. If you go to our Twilight Crafts business page, we're live on there on Facebook and we're on our YouTube channel. And what we just like to do is make sure we've posted to our private Twilight Crop and Craft group so people can find us. Amazing. Hi, Rachel.
Hi,
How
Rachel.
is everybody? Hope you're all really well. Thursday comes round quickly. Right, there we go. Because we've got lots of things to talk about, lots of things to share. Deb, you're already getting messy.
Already getting messy. And I don't know if you noticed, I am using.
Oh, don't. Oh.
Mm-hmm. You see, I'm going to try dipping first and see how we go.
Amazing. So this is the new 49 and Market inks. Really highly pigmented. I've got my eye on some. Debbie, you treated yourself to the whole color palette, the 12, is it 12 colors?
14
15 colors, and you treated yourself to all 15. There is a bundle deal on the website, so Debbie went all out.
As I had my special birthday, I had some birthday money, so I thought, why not?
Absolutely. So I'm just checking that we have posted on our Twilight Crop and Craft group. I don't know if anybody can check my Facebook. Deb, have you got your phone? Facebook. My Facebook is totally frozen. Everything is frozen.
No.
So I would just like to make sure we've got
Facebook is okay. Let's switcheroo.
Switcheroony. Oh, Kate's found us. Hi, Kate. Steph is looking at
we're
me.
live. It's all on there. I can see.
You can see our link. Fantastic. Steph, you are the same as me. I was like, I don't need them. No, I'm not buying them. And then I've been working with Botanical Buzz from 49 and Market, and I've been working on with Beach Vibes. And actually there's a colour called Rainforest, which is not quite in the distress colours. And I'm like, oh, I might need that one. Rainforest looks beautiful. So yeah, well, I can't see anybody on Facebook because my phone has gone completely kaput. So, but it looks like people are again. Yeah, I've kind of shut that down and back and forth, but never mind.
Oh dear.
Oh, Kate's got the same. Yeah, just had to turn your phone off and on. There is some Facebook glitches.
Yeah.
Facebook glitches. So yes, I have been working on. I posted on the Facebook group. I haven't finished this yet, but I've been working on the beautiful Botanical Buzz. And I've been following a class from Janine Marowitz. So last night I built all the base pages, no embellishments yet, no photos yet, but I literally did the step by step. And there is loads of distressing and inking. So I will do a little video walkthrough once this is finished. It's just, I just loved it. Look at this. It's just all, and I'm bringing this to the crop on Saturday. So lots of embellishing to do because you get loads of laser cuts. And I just noticed that the Rainforest ink in the class that Janine was using was beautiful. And no, I'm with you, Steph. I was like, I've got all the oxides. Although bringing those to the crop on Saturday, and I might have to have a
look
play
how
with them.
highly pigmented they are.
I know, they're gorgeous. I mean, I find oxides really highly pigmented. What I'm keen to see is the difference in colours. So, for example, that Rainforest, if it really does match some of the 49 and Market collections and it is different to the oxides, I might be tempted.
Look at that. That's just bits I've picked up off the mat.
But I want to be able to, I want to see it in real life. So that's,
I'm
going to see it in real life. Rachel, you've got them for Christmas. You have took advantage of the bundle feel, which is fantastic. Nicola's got 4 of the new inks. Plan to build them up gradually. So, yeah, which 4 colours did you go for, Nicola? What were your go-tos? And now we've got mini oxides. I mean, oh my gosh. Anyway, so before we get into inks, I'm going to start by showing you, because we're all past all the lurgies. There was a lot of illness last week. We're feeling much better, and we missed being with you last week. So I want to just quickly show you some of these wonderful goodies. I wonder if I can do that. No, I can't. Oh, what's happened there? We want to be able to.
I think you need to go full screen so I can have a proper look at that.
Yeah, it's not. There we are. Yes, they changed the buttons. So let's go full screen so you can see all these goodies. Use my glue press. Right, so I'm going to talk you through a range of seasons. So we're starting with summer. We're going to look at winter. We've got autumn. So we're starting with Pretty Little Studio. We just love this designer from South Carolina. Her name is Melissa Ross, really talented designer. So we start with a collection called Hey Summer. Love this. So we've got pooling around, we've got beach bits. I've only picked a few bits out because there are so many. We could take up the whole live just talking about stash. Pocket cards, there's ephemera. Now these are my favorites. She does these little ephemera packs. So that is Hey Summer. But because we're going into the fall, or autumn as we call it here in the UK, we have got Ginger Snap. Now this is my favorite. Check out these. Now we've seen these banners before in the Love is Kind collection, but check out those in the fall collection. And the papers, I have to say, are absolutely beautiful. So we've got all the fall collection. There's lots of, so these are called a pile of leaves. These would go with anything. Die cuts, foliage. We've got dried flowers. Loving that. And then the papers. Let me show you the papers. This is just my kind of thing. This is perfect. So they are single-sided, so that doesn't mean you're compromised as to which side you will use. That one is called Dried Flowers. Look at that sunset. And you've got the, look at that with the quotes. You've got autumn quotes on there. Look at the wreath. I've got some pumpkin picking coming up next month. So there's going to have some pumpkin pictures. That's where you've got the banners. This is called Harvest Season. We've got this in a collection pack as well, and Old Fashioned. So Ginger Snap, feeling autumnal, loving that. But then we go into winter. So let's move to winter. This is called Frosty and Friends. And there are some wonderful ephemera. So you'll be familiar with some of these in other collections. We've got the words, we've got the banners, we've got the clear stickers, we've got the ephemera words. So we've got, these are just gorgeous. So the hearts and the stars. And it's winter, but it's got some pink. It's more like what I would call the pastel-y winter. You've got banners, you've got 2 packs of words. So we've got North Pole and Snowflake Kisses words. So I know you like to see the back so you can see what's in those. And clear word stickers. There's 3 or 4 different clear word stickers. So depending on what sentiments you like, check them out on the website because I've only picked a few out. The papers I love. So frames, cozy at home. I'm going through these quickly. Look at Frosty Go, this one.
That's cute.
Snowflakes. Love this one. Warm Heart. I'm mad about a wreath. This one is called Winter Stage. Winter Star. And then we go on to Sunshine and all these gorgeous colours. These are restocks. So we sold out of You Are My Sunshine, and we've done restocks of all these beautiful, gorgeous papers. Oh my gosh, too many. And then if that wasn't enough, the last thing to show you is all the way from Australia. which is the Field Notes collection. Now, I know Rachel, who's with us, and I think Lizzie's joined us from down under. Good morning, Lizzie. This is all the way from Australia. This is the company called Uniquely Creative. We absolutely love it. So Field Notes is the newest collection. So, oh, that's actually a previous collection. This one's called Industrial Edge. So you've got, and I picked that one out because I thought it goes quite nicely with this collection. So that's Industrial Edge. You've then got like kind of camping theme, and I know, Rachel, you gifted me a couple of papers from this collection because my little boy and my husband go fishing, and Rachel's like, I'm not going to use these fishing papers, so thank you, Rachel, I'm going to make use of those. So we have got camping tickets and titles, and then we've got the camping ephemera. The Field Notes General Effect is sold out already, so those will be coming back on restocks. But the 6x8 collection pack, let me just show you the designs here. So you've got the fishing. I'll have to grab my papers out. But you've got the fishing themes. It is just beautiful. And then you have the coordinates, which is a sticker sheet here that comes in the pack. Yes, love it, because quite often the masculine or the outdoorsy themes you don't get, and actually it's not too much. I think there's one sheet of fishing, so it's 2 of each of the 8 pattern papers. So it's fishing one side, and it's actually like a tape measure and chevrons the next. So yeah, lots going on. Do ask us any questions if you've got any, and we can answer them in the chat. But yeah, there's just too many lovely things. Too many lovely things. Let me get you back, Deb. There you are. What have you been doing while we've been chatting?
Well, I've made this cut file, which is sort of a beach edge, I'm hoping, and I'm going to try and do some beachy ripples, if that makes sense.
I love it, because we have been very busy with 49er Market beach vibes, and so we're going to carry on tonight. We've got plenty of time left to make another layout. So we've been using this collection. This is next month's subscription kit. It is absolutely beautiful. So these are the layouts I've made so far. That was the one I posted on the group this week.
I've posted my 2 on the group this week, I think.
Love the driftwood. Yours was beach vibes, wasn't it, this week?
Yes.
Deb? Yes. Ah, you're right, Steph. Yes, there is a lovely collection pack, either by, I want to say either Cartabella or Echo Park, Gone Fishing. And that one's a fantastic one. Right, let's get crafting. So I am going to be using some inks. I'm going to have to clear some space because I've made a right mess already. Let's get this lovely stash out the way. There we go. This is what I am going to be working on. So Deb, we can see you're doing a bit of inking there. I think you might be doing a similar technique that I've been having a go at.
Yes. And then I've got my waves that I've cut out, but I thought if I inked a bit of beachy stuff.
Yeah, so what colour are you using there? Because I think because your paper's quite white, the camera goes in and out of focus a little bit, I think.
This is yellow and this is the salted caramel, but I think the salted caramel is more beachy. So
I love that.
This
so
one.
I used for mine faded jeans, and then I went with, I think I did tumbled glass, and the idea is you're building up. I think I went this way, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to start with tumbled glass. Let's see. Ah, yes. Rachel asks a good question. Will we be getting the Vicky Bouton's new 49er Market collection, which is called Willow Grove? And yes, it is on its way.
It's Curiosities in Willow Grove, isn't it?
That's it. That's it. There's a beginning bit. Curiosities in Willow Grove. It is on its way.
It's on its way, winging
And
it as we speak.
I watched Janine and Vicky. Did anybody catch the YouTube live?
I saw a bit of it.
Yeah, I mean, again, the collection is so generous, and then I was also watching one of Vicky's Friday night lives where she talks about clusterage.
That was absolutely brilliant. I would recommend anybody to watch that. I learned so much. She was so helpful.
I haven't watched it all yet because I got interrupted, so it's the one I need to go back to. She talks about kind of how she layers and the concepts behind.
She's so good. I've actually sorted my embellies into linear, background, showstoppers, and fillers and titles.
I love it. And
because it just makes sense. Yeah, it's so clever.
So that is how she designs the ephemera. So like when we get 220 pieces of ephemera and we think, oh my gosh, like that is just a lot. It's because she's got that scrapbooking theme in mind.
That design thing. She's got that, you know, she said when people talk about how to place things, she does that naturally because she's a designer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Deb, I just wanted to do a quick demo of your beautiful stencil. This comes in the kit. So this is how I've built this background. So Deb always designs Jenny Wren's stencil that fits with the kit theme. So this month is a little surfboard because you've got all those lovely surfboard elements in the ephemera. So I did top and bottom, and I decided to use a two-tone. So if I do the peacock feathers one, I thought this gave quite a nice effect. So peacock feathers.
Yeah, layers, but you kind of have to have the second colour has to be darker to go over the top, so it actually shows.
Yeah, so what I
did when you're doing it,
I went straight in with peacock feathers, but then to give this shadow effect, I also went in with the faded jeans. So even the surfboard itself, I put 2 layers of ink because I wanted the surfboard to kind of have a 3D effect. So I just went around the outside like that, and then lifted it off. So that's your first layer, 2 tones of ink. That was peacock feathers first, and then to give a bit of shadow and dimension, I did faded jeans. Then, as you said, a contrast to really pop out, I went with fossilized amber and ripe persimmon alternate. And then I found with this, dabbing it is the best way, because you don't want to smudge the ink that's underneath. You just want to layer up. And that gave little surfboard. I thought it was such a clever little stencil you've designed there, Deb. I thought that worked really well.
I like how you put the extra colour on the top as well. It looks fab.
Yeah, and so like that shadow there, it just kind of made the surfboard look a little bit more 3-dimensional. So start with a lighter colour and then blend in with the colour. Right, so faded jeans. So then that, I got totally carried away, and you can see I have built a whole background. Oh, when my camera comes back in, that's it. So that was how I did that. Marvellous.
Yeah.
Oh, got a question from Rachel. How do you store them, Debbie?
Store what?
Yeah, I missed that. We were too busy. Stenciling, and Steph says, refuse to sort yours. You like a rummage. Is that your distress? Is that your ink brushes? I'm intrigued.
Oh, did you mean store the sorted ephemera? I've been putting them into sort of the sorting trays, and then I thought when I finished, I can kind of put them away into one big sort of little folder.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yes, when you sort your ephemera based on Vicky's live. So she categorizes her ephemera then. So it was interesting. She had fillers. She had
linear, which are lines to ground things, fillers, background pieces, showstoppers, which are the bits you want everyone to see, and titles. I was so impressed. I did a list on my phone so I wouldn't forget them. I thought it was so clever.
So good. Yeah, the ephemera. How good is that? Right.
And she paper clips them all together, so they're all, and she paper clips them by colour as well. If there's a lot. I mean, Flower Emporium, there was so much, like paper clipping by colour would be a really good idea, wouldn't it? Because it was.
Oh yeah, and actually I found as I built layouts with Flower Emporium, I did use by colour theme.
Because Vicky Booton's got hers just in a plastic bag, paper clipped together. There's nothing posh about it, but it works.
She did say how she, you know, when we did a workshop with her, the paper clipping, is a key technique to just make your crafting retrieval much quicker. It's great. That's why I love watching these YouTube videos, because you do learn something. When I watch Tim Holtz as well, I mean his products, what he knows and can do with his products is just remarkable.
Oh, he's so good.
Some of it I'm like, it's not, you know, because there's some for card makers, so some of it I'm like, oh, I could learn that and I could apply it to scrapbooking, because it's not, you know, there's such a wide range of crafts with the mixed media, isn't there? It could be art journaling, could be altered art. Trim those bits off. This was a laser cut. I love that. That sort of breaks the surfboards up a bit, stands them behind the fence. Oh yeah, Rachel, so you've paper clipped all your botanical buzz bits ready for your album class. That class is wonderful. What I love about Janine's classes is you get the QR code and then you get the PDF with the instructions. So I've sat just for a few evenings just doing a little bit, and it is just so therapeutic because you're just following along. It's not a lot of brain power has to go into that, which I like. Okay, mounting my little photo. So this frame was from the inside of the packaging, and I fussy cut that one out. You do take full advantage of the 49er market packaging.
And on this one, you can actually use the waste bits from the laser cuts. I used one of those to make a frame on one of my layouts. Waste nothing.
Absolutely. What is everybody working on at the moment? Has people got projects on the go? So I've obviously got this mini album on the go, which I kind of do a little bit, and I'm waiting for some photos. I did a photo order because mini albums have so many photos. I sometimes use my selfie to print off an odd photo for a layout, but in a mini book that is going to have so many photos, so I'm not printing all of those out on the selfie. So I've
got a Wallace and Gromit one on the go.
Oh yes, because you went to the exhibition, didn't you?
Yeah, but my daughter and her husband had done the whole lot with the grandchildren, so we've got photos. Well, there were 53, so there's a lot of photos.
And you're going to put them all in a mini book?
Yeah. Well, I'll make one for me, and I've told the children that I'll make one for them as well. So.
Fantastic. Yeah, I thought that, Nicola, when I did the surfboards, I was like, oh, I really like the surfboards, but it kind of looks like they're floating. I know these ones kind of look like they're floating. They are literally up in the sky. What I might do is I've got more of this paper. I might layer it up so it looks like they're almost tucked behind the beach house here, because otherwise it does look like I've got these ones work. They're grounded. They've got a fence. These ones, I just got carried away. I was just enjoying stenciling surfboards, and I was like, oh, these are floating.
So you should.
Yeah.
You should enjoy, just enjoy stenciling. Absolutely.
Oh, Loretta, not scrapping, I'm afraid, but working on some MDF blanks. That's it. Good. Getting creative regardless. That's what we need. So I've got the title, Basking in the Sunshine. This is a little photograph from the sunset when on our cruise. Right, what are we thinking? I kind of like the idea of some florals. So do we have a title there? What I'm trying to decide is if I want to leave those exposed or whether I cut another piece, because it's kind of making this kind of scene.
Oh, I think that's a bit better. I've kind of splodged over the beach, so it's not just white and stark stenciling. I think that
that's beautiful. So you've got salted caramel.
Yeah, and
salted caramel
and summer sky.
Fantastic. Right, I've got some of these little cocktail drinks here. I thought these were quite appropriate. Basking in the sunshine. Fiddly. Just trying to organise these florals.
Does that look okay now? I know it's wonky, but as a thing, or do I need to go right to the top?
So if you don't go right to the top, you could just blend some blue ink so it doesn't go completely white.
That's what I'm thinking. Is that too stark for transition like that with the waves just like that?
What papers have you got? Could you tear some papers to soften? Or I think you might find the papers might be too harsh a line.
Yeah, but possibly. I haven't got a... Oh, what could I do? I have got... I have got that cut, so I could ink that blue and then start doing the waves from there.
Steph, you're making me laugh. Sorry, did I mention holiday? No, don't mention holiday. Oh, I've been starting looking at them. I'm like, I've got nothing booked now. I've got nothing booked.
Do you reckon inking this blue so that it... and then layering the waves on top?
Yeah, so that it goes from sand into blue sea.
Yeah.
It just smooths the transition.
I'm just going to tear.
Yeah, some good suggestions here. So start with the lighter colour wave.
Yeah.
So that you're not starting with your dark. Or as Retty said, you start with your blue waves at the bottom and go up to take the yellow bit up a bit higher and go up to the yellow sand second. So that you're grounding your waves at the bottom of the layout.
I don't get that.
So I know you've put yellow at the bottom.
Yeah.
You could just put a few waves at the bottom and then up to yellow sea. Is that what you mean, Retty?
I don't understand that at all.
I think what the suggestion is, you almost cover up some of your yellow by starting your waves at the bottom. So you bring all the waves down to the bottom of the layout. Do you understand?
No.
Basically, we're saying, so the suggestion was start with the waves and then go into the sea. No, start with the waves and then go into the sand.
I'm going to just try inking this a bit blue and then see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand what you mean. You have to show me on Saturday because I'm absolutely lost. That's like Swahili
It's
to
hard
me.
it's hard when we're virtual. You're like, what? I don't get what you mean.
It's been a long week though, so it's probably just my brain.
It is going to look fabulous, whatever you do. I know.
Oh,
You've got to go
awesome.
When you've got an idea in your head. You just got to go with it.
Oh.
What's happened?
I've just dropped everything on the floor.
Oh.
Everything.
Well, maybe those waves were just taking a jump. Oh dear.
Oh God, where's it gone?
Well, you did have some waves.
Oh, goodness me. Right, I'm inking this blue anyway, and then we'll see.
I'm just trying to play around with this position of. I'm not entirely sure. Again, I've got that there. That would go there. It's all these flowers. I'm going to connect to my little beach hut, basking in the sunshine. That works there.
Oh,
I do like the tropical flowers. How's it go? Oh,
I reckon.
Oh, I can't get this right. Had an idea and you start to put it together. That there, that there. I think some of these pieces are really fiddly and then you can't quite get them where you want them.
Right. Let's see where everything's fallen on the floor and see if I can vaguely pick it up. No? That'd be great.
See if you can rescue it.
See if I can rescue it. What I'm thinking is that, see, quite pale. And then if they don't fall apart when I pick them up off the floor.
Oh, Karen, I kind of get the gist. Because I was thinking the same thing. And one of the layouts I did before, I did just that, where I cut the surfboards. Which one was it? I've done it on these two, actually. So this one, I cut all the surfboards, and these are all raised up on foam in that kind of formation. I really liked how that one looked. And yes, I just got to decide what I do up the top here. I kind of like the pattern, but they just look like they're floating. So yes, I might have to play around with that if I'm not happy with it. Yes, I think Karen and Steph, you are on the same wavelength. So there's no harm in just reworking something, and I could quite easily chop that off, mount it on white, and I'm going to use those potentially with something else, because we don't want to take away from a layout that I think I'm quite enjoying and it's coming together. And I'm all for that. Sometimes you look at it and you go, well, I had an idea and it didn't quite come together as I hoped. So I might have to rework it. But yeah, thank you both. I think you're both on the same page with what you're thinking, and I think I understand what you're thinking. Does that make sense? I think I get what you're thinking. So let's build this piece here.
Does that look better now?
Yeah, you've softened the yellow into the blue.
Yeah, because I did that ripped bit. And it's blue.
On the same wavelength, no pun intended. I love that. Yeah, I thought the same, Kate. So those waves are in quite long strips. Is there any mileage in having them at different lengths so that you get, because they're quite linear, aren't they, as one set line?
Yeah, I think I'd have to do them.
Because you've got it physically in person, you can see better than us about how it...
I think if you started doing that, it'd look a bit odd. Look, if I start doing them, say, on a tilt, on a wonk, it looks a bit odd. Can you see?
I think we were thinking keep them straight, but have them different lengths. But then that might not work because then they come to an abrupt end.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh.
Because I was already struggling with the fact that you can't cut out quite 12 by 12 on the...
Yeah. And it looks odd because you come to a very harsh, wavy end. If you know what I mean.
These are too delicate to rough up the edges, and I know that Kate doesn't like us doing that anyway, does she?
Oh no!
So I won't
that
fix that
scrapey noise.
Yeah. Do you know? I might just. I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. See it. Maybe as you start to. Have you got repositionable tape? You can start to, and then if you don't like it, it's movable.
I have, but I'm not feeling it.
Oh. You know when you're not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it.
I expect it's starting to look fabulous, but just because you've played around with it, sometimes you're best to like come back to it if...
Yeah.
I'm not far off, but I do think... I'm going to take people's advice, and there's something about the floating surfboards at the top that are need some adjustment. All these laser cuts I'm loving. These are all going on. Right. So get rid of those. Right, who are we thinking have I got a piece of white paper? Yes, how brave am I feeling? What does Vicky Booten say? It's just a piece of paper in your time. Oh, this kit is just amazing, Rachel. It is. I want to save as much of these surfboards as I can. I'm going for it, everybody.
Does that work the other way round?
Yes. That's what we were trying to... yes.
That works,
that is,
isn't it?
Yeah, when we were trying to explain, that is exactly it. Waves first, sand second. You have totally flipped it round.
Turn it upside down, you should have said to me.
We did.
You should have just said turn it upside down. And then I'd have been there. But I've done that by myself anyway. Cheers, friends.
Right. Cheers, friends. Well done. Right, everybody. I've been brave. This is gone. We're having it all happen tonight.
Oh dear.
Right. Steph's in fits of laughter. This is all. I've just chopped my layout in half. Look now.
Oh no. Did you mean to do that?
Absolutely. We have a plan. Watch this. This is all... Yes. This is meant to be. You just watch this. If I can line it up. Okay. Right. So then what I'm also thinking is I want this to be a bit deeper because I've got some of this lovely paper. I am determined not to completely mess this up and get more of these lovely layers on just to take it up. I would much rather have more of these layers. That does not detract from the layout, but the surfboards did. And I have my lovely shredding scissors. Steph says this is what happens when you have a week off. Yeah, we come back to absolute
carnage.
Scrapping carnage.
Oh dear.
Yeah, thanks, Steph. Do you think this was the right decision? I trust you all, you see. And because you're seeing it on screen, sometimes you kind of see things from a perspective that, you know, when you're working on a layout, sometimes you just can't see. And actually, sometimes, as you said, Deb, you need to walk away.
Yeah. Do you know what I always do now? If I'm not feeling it, I do turn it round, and normally I try 90 degrees first, and that can often make a huge difference. It sounds silly, but just moving
I think you've
it round.
done that a few times where
and I've not liked something, and I've turned it upside down or rotated 90 degrees, and it's like, oh, you got it now.
I like that.
Yeah.
Right, now we're cooking on gas. Just 5, I think. Let's go oddsy numbers. And then if anything, all I'm going to do is a very soft bluing, because if it's sort of the sky, I could even do some clouds or just something to take the pure white away, but it's not going to be glaring surfboards in. So this, Rachel, I've used a couple of times. Debbie introduced me to these. Are these called herb scissors, Deb?
Yes, but I thought they were fringing scissors. I bought them as fringing scissors, but you can get them as herb. If you search herb scissors, you can also find them.
It's genius. So they are 5 little blades. You've got to be careful they don't snap your finger off. 5 little blades, and it just completely fringes.
And it does them a perfect size as well. It's great. You haven't got to, you know, it's a uniform cut, isn't it?
It is. It's so good. So sticking that down, and I reckon you might have all just helped me pull that together. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely need some of these, Rachel, and this does come luckily with a nice little case, because they are very sharp. Holds that in a little
yours
case.
comes with a case. Mine didn't.
Oh, yes.
Look in the case.
Yeah, need a case. So what do we think, everybody? I think I do have a cloud stencil, but I'm not sure a cloud is going to be required. If anything, I would just either have maybe a little soft mountain in the background. It needs, that just looks too harsh. Come on, I need people's perspectives.
We have got a mountain stencil.
Oh, Debbie, where'd you go? I've lost you. I've gone full screen and you've disappeared. Where is she?
I am here.
Yes. My screen just...
Seagulls, Kate said.
Seagulls, yes.
No.
Oh, do you know, in the laser cuts on one of the other layouts, I wish I had more laser cuts, because look, this one, you see that little seagull laser cut? How cute is that?
Oh yeah.
I could have done with something like that. I'll get, yeah, and there's a seagull up here. I'm going to delve back into the laser cuts. Is there any seagulls? I know you laugh, but it's actually a really great suggestion. Now we've got ice creams. I've got sunglasses. There is a seagull, Kate. Oh, yes. Look, he's got to be sat. Comedy.
That's brilliant. The comedy seagull at the top.
It is a comedy seagull. I'm not sure we can have sandcastles. We're not a beach ball. But that little seagull, I know we joke, but oh, it's a nice little, I mean, there's just so many beautiful elements that you can have here. I can't believe that there's a little seagull. How cute is that? And then I just wonder just something soft. I mean, I could even just very lightly. Do you know what I've got, which I often use? So rather than these ink brushes that gives a very harsh ink, this is just a dust. And you can, now I don't think the camera will even pick that up. It is like the lightest. Let me just show you. Does the camera even pick that up? It's like the softest. It just means it's not pure white.
Like a Lavinia one. Like a Lavinia.
Yeah, this is a Pink Fresh Studios. It's almost like a big makeup brush, like a blusher brush. And if you don't want anything too harsh, you know, we used to have, and I've still got mine, the ink dusters.
Yes.
Subtle blue. Right. And my little seagull is having pride of place. Loretta, what do you call a Loretta, what do you call a man with a seagull on his head? Cliff.
Cliff.
Oh God, that is a joke to end on. And I can't believe Kate mentioned seagulls and I found one. Look at that. That's the cutest thing.
It was meant to be.
And I've got a very soft, very light dusting of blue. Thank you, everybody, for rescuing this layout. Yeah, Rachel got it. Cliff. Oh, dear. Any more classic jokes before we finish? My little boy had to tell a joke on holiday about an animal. So it was, why are chickens called chickens? Because it just gets worse. Oh
dear.
I mean, they're called dad jokes in our house, and they get worse by the minute. Terrible dad jokes. What we have to put up with.
Well, I think I've nearly finished my background. So
I love it. And I finished mine thanks to everybody. There is one more joke. What do you call a man with a spade on his head? Doug. Oh, dear.
There is a really poor taste one. What do you call a man with a man swimming with no arms and no legs? Bob.
Oh God.
It's really bad.
Oh, dear. Well, I think we've all had a good giggle this evening. You've helped me rescue my layout. Thank you. I will make sure these surfboards get used, but they just weren't going on this. Thank you very much. And love all the jokes. I love it. Oh, there's one more. What do you call a magician who has lost his magic? Ian. Oh dear.
I don't get that.
Ian, because magician ends in IAN.
Oh.
And if he's lost his magic, he's called Ian.
Oh, that's clever. That's beyond me at this hour of the day. That's just cruel.
Really. So good. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for bringing the laughter, bringing the terrible jokes, and for helping me finish this layout. So have a great weekend when it arrives, and we will see you back next week.
See you next week.
Take care all.
Bye.
Bye.